Ah, damn it. I made this video and I got all my points and then I started rambling. Um, let's see if I can actually get this done. And it's because it keeps disconnecting. But anyways, so it's been just, like, my last video is, August 20th of last year. Um, I think I said last year of August 20th. Anyways, shut up. And August 20th last year was my last video I posted. I was like just over 9 months on T, so now it's been a year and just over 9 months. Like, I've never known what to say in videos, like what's happening, and I really haven't known. But I feel like for the first time I have something to say. And really fast, if anybody with what I'm about to say like has any experience, know anyone, anything, any information to share, feel free, please, I welcome it. And if you can't comment on any video, or like if I respond and then you can't reply for some reason, I don't know, I had some dude flip out on me. Like, I hardly ever comment on YouTube videos. That's never been a thing for me. And this dude flipped out on me because I commented on his video because it really, what he said repulsed me. I won't go into that. I almost made a video about that because I was like, what the fuck is up with people? Like, it was nuts. I might make a video about that still sometime. Anyways, but if anything like that happens, apparently, the start of this guy flipped on me because he had to comment on one of my videos because I apparently blocked people's ability to reply. I watch videos for the most of our on YouTube. I haven't uploaded in a long time, so I didn't know, like, apparently there's some thing you have to enable the ability for people to speak to you. And I didn't know that. I wasn't, like, commenting on this dude's video and not wanting, like, him to be able to talk that, like, respond to me, what I said. I legitimately, I still, like, I'm like, I have no idea if that setting is, if I ever fix that, because I don't know. I don't know. And I told that guy, I was like, dude, cool your shit, because he was flipping out on me. And I was like, just calm the fuck down. I did not know, and he wouldn't accept that. So I'm gonna shut up about that tangent. But if I haven't fixed that, send me something on Tumblr, which I'll put the link in, description, wherever the fuck it is, probably still below. But it's Finopunk, FINOPUNK .tumblr.com. Now I'm like, wait, yep, it's one word, Finopunk. Anyway, so the two bad things, one, I've had 2 times where I felt like my testosterone wasn't working, and when I feel like my, pre-T, I was very emotional, like, all over the place, like, fine 1 second, furious the next, then just flipping and sobbing, this and that, all over the place. And it didn't take long for me being on T for that to, my fuse got longer. And it made a huge difference. And then, because of the expense of the patches and my insurance not covering them, I was on, which I might have made a video about, I was on compound lotion for a few months. Ended up having a period, and this was back in December, so just over a year of being on T, which I hadn't had a period for a year pre-T because of my ED, and Candy's being a little pain, a little nuisance. He just wants attention. I think it's like around 6 months to a year is when you should stop menstruating, and the fact that I hadn't for a year beforehand, like, it really fucking freaked me out. So I went off the lotion, went back to the patches, Then like just last week happened again, and this happens like period just one day, but the emotional slowly losing control and then just being this out of just all over the place all over again. That takes more time, and yeah, my mom is now definitely, she's like, yeah, you definitely need this medication, 'cause now we know what's going on if you start losing your shit a lot. Not that, like, I don't have my moments like a normal person, or even, or some, like, I have horrible, horrible anxiety, get overwhelmed very easily, but it's different when I'm just, I can talk myself down when my levels are better. When they're not, I'm all over the place all over again. So, if anybody ever has had experience with what the fuck, like anything like that, feel free to let me know and like what you did. I doubled my vitamin D, because that can contribute to just general, like any dude's low T. And I'm on a high, like, I had to get a prescription for my vitamin D. It's 50,000 IUs. So, and I've just been like, it's hard to overdose on vitamin D. And this is a thing you take once a week for 12 weeks, then after that should be once a month. It's never stayed in me long, like, my levels have never gotten good enough to switch to the 1 month. So it's been a every week thing, and I end up doubling up, because back in like May and a little earlier I started slowly noticing like that mental falling apart and loss of control increasingly happen, and potentially I could have had this incident happen 3 times if I hadn't done, I think the doubling up on vitamin D helped, and now I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck. I'm going to be temporarily, hopefully, on the, and hopefully just temporarily on androgel. I'm a little weird, like, I'm a little freaked out that, you know, what the stuff doesn't dry, and, like, unlike a patch that has something over it, it's like, I don't want to contaminate anyone with testosterone. Sounds weird, but yeah, that freaks me out. Or like that it's not drying, and then just like I'm not absorbing it properly, like that, like that was my concern about the lotion, and then it happened. But next time I see my endocrinologist, I'm going to talk to her about, yeah, let's get that hysterectomy done, because I have to have it anyways, and hopefully it's, from what information I've found, like, until that happens, like, once, you know, you're not, once you get that surgery, the testosterone isn't having to fight against estrogen so much, so hopefully maybe less fuck-ups. And that's been the one bad thing, really, that's happened a couple times. And I had a temporary, almost, oh god, am I going to lose, am I balding? The one thing I like about myself is my hair, always has been, and that's been a fear, but I think it had to do with my ED. I got impatient with waiting for it to grow out, so I started wearing extensions, clip-ins at first, and then glue. I think it was the clip-ins that actually did me in. That before, I can't see completely. Yeah, you can't tell so much. I don't know, the recording before this, I found the right spot that was like, you could see, and I also, turning my head to the side, I can't tell if my hair looks like bald patches on this side anymore. Like, I managed to fix it, so it was definitely the extensions, not the testosterone, because it was mainly happening on this one side, and the clips on this side would get pulled a lot, caught on things, like just pulled, and so that's where it was worse. And I'm like, if it was the tea, I feel like it would be all over, like receding hair, like it wouldn't just be this one side of my head. But managed to fix that. So really just one thing bad happening with tea. That happened multiple times. Potential freak out of my hair, which wasn't, like, I'm nuts about my hair and how I've always taken care of it. I could do a whole video on that. Let's see. What else? Nothing else bad. Like, things have been going fairly well. Like, my voice has had some ups and downs when the dips, like the major dips, but for the most part, I'm good. I don't care for my mustache too much, but I don't like shaving because I feel really, like I look really weird without it now. But it grows hella fast. Like my biological father had a mustache, and every picture I saw him, like, big, like thick and everything. And so, like, I'm mini David. Except I'm a lot paler because I don't go in the sun. If I did, for even like a day, holy shit, my, like, being a quarter pure Hawaiian, yeah, even just a quarter, I tan like crazy. But anyways, so that, if anybody's had any experience, that's the one thing. That, and also I'm thinking of switching to the pellets. Anybody, I'm open, I'm welcome here, find new information. So if anybody knows anything, feel free to share. I think I've covered everything I wanted to. There's a lot of stuff that's just been going on in life. I might make another video about, hopefully on my camera, so I don't have to worry about this, like, is this going to fucking stop before I'm done? But I think I covered everything for the most part. Things are doing, I'm feeling okay right now. But yeah, I'm gonna end this before I get that, it's disconnected again on me, message. But yeah, again, if you experienced any of these issues that I've had, or know anything about pellets, or just like a general, hey, I don't know what to make videos about, like, talk about, like, if anybody wants me to talk about anything, feel free to shoot me a message, and if something's up with comments or whatever, hit me up on Tumblr, and let me know, because really, I'm not trying to block people from comments. Like, if you're being a douchebag or something, yes, I have blocked people in the past, a lot on my other account, like, my old, like, just transitioning account that I no longer use, and I might have even closed. Candy, you're gonna put holes in my jeans. Yeah, if you were, like, one of those assholes, like, religious assholes that's like, oh, why are you destroying, like, why are you fucking with what God gave you, or this or that, I'd tell you to go fuck yourself, and I don't want to hear from people like that. Really, you can go fuck yourself. That's the short version of that. And someone who tried to convince me, or tell me that it's impossible that I'm an introvert because because I have videos on YouTube. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's it. Anyway, so now I keep rambling. But again, hit me up on Tumblr. Anything like that. I don't know where the inbox is on YouTube anymore, but you can send something, and I'm sure I'll get an email about it, and I'll figure out how to get to it. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now before I get disconnected, and hopefully post again soon, or like within the next year. I feel bad, but things have been crazy. I'll maybe talk about that later. But again, send me suggestions, anything, and information, etc., etc. Peace off. Feel like I was about to say something. Have a good evening, day, night, anything. I'm playing with this stupid shark pen now. Yeah. Talk to you guys later.